up, guys? Welcome to Rice and Beans. We are back in the house, and we've got somebody that hasn't been around in a while. What's up, Jasmine?
What's up? How you guys doing?
Good. Big O's in the house, too. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Not since, what, last night?
Yeah, really. You know I'm down to clown, motherfucker.
So you guys are in for a treat. Not only do you get us again 2 nights in a row, but this is the bonus episode for season 4. We've done a 1 or 2, right? At least every season. So we felt like just fuck it. Let's do a bonus episode. It's been a while.
Oh.
Yeah, shave down there and we're going to whip this shit out.
Right? Some of us shaved for this.
Yeah, every time you guys hit me up to try to podcast, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to go. And I fall asleep. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I text Jester and I'm like, fuck, I missed it.
Like a scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If I don't go, he's gonna call. I gotta go. I just gotta go. No, I'm going to sleep. I gotta call. No, he's gonna call. I gotta go. I'm going.
and then us at pregame, Bueller.
Pretty much.
Jasmine.
It's so bad.
But no, I know that 3-hour time difference is rough, though. I mean, Big O and I were on a 1-hour time difference for a good minute, and then once the cycles all synced up, it was easier to jump.
Yeah, well, I'm like 3 hours ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it's rough, man. That titty milk hit different on my baby, not me, but
just put a little whiskey in there and put them out every time.
Yeah, it just knocks me the fuck out. Like, oh, well, now she's just knocked out right now, so we're good.
yeah.
I timed it right this time. It took me fucking 8 months, but Jesus.
Nice. No, it'd be cool to start earlier, but like it's only 6:00 here, so we're still like barely getting off of work or not done with work yet. Like I got stuck. I got stuck the other day because I had to wait for the person that I had to let know, hey, I'm taking off for the day. But they were all in a fucking meeting and they were all in the same
you got
meeting.
A job now.
Yeah. Back to work. The party's over. That's what Fuck Checker was saying. She was like, all right, good for you. Sucks the party's over though. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it does. I'm like, I'm gonna miss sleeping till fucking like 9. And she's like, well, maybe they'll keep your hours the same and then you can you can sleep till like 8:30. I'm like, maybe.
It's cool that Stripper DoorDash hired you, man.
Right?
I mean, get those rip-off pants at the front door and then take off. Nice.
Right? It was. I applied like hell to get in there.
I bet you did.
I had a Kev Cookie vouch for me and everything.
Yeah, instead of delivering food, he delivers his meat. He's got a sign that says, reach out for some beef jerkies.
Nice.
Like a fucking chicken place, or that fucking serves up fried rooster. It's called We Deliver Cock.
Nice.
Oh man. How
Um,
much is a tip up for that?
I say, look me in the eye, boy, when I'm feeding you my chicken.
That'd be like the fucking thing with the TSA guy all over again. I'm going to pat you down. Okay, but you have to maintain eye contact the whole time.
Contact.
That's what we need to get is shirts like there was a photograph of someone going through TSA and it shows the guy standing a stick figure on his chest saying me walking through the airport TSA and then shows the TSA on his knees looking like he's blowing him. And then the picture was the TSA patting him down on his knees in front of his crotch. So match the shirt.
We should do that.
Funny.
Are you going to respect me after this, sir?
Oh yeah, you're the boss. You got it. You're.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. You're a pro. Pro.
So how's new parent life treating you?
Oh man, it's like starting all over. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Well, guess what? You're in it for 18 years now.
I already got a 10-year-old, and I magically decided, oh, let me go get pregnant again. So I'm like, start the fuck over. I'm like, great.
Is shit happening that you forgot that fucking kids do at that age?
Oh, babies are so cute. They smell good. And then you get one, you're like, oh, God, I remember this.
Oh, man, it's fucking crazy because, you know, I thought I remember, and then I'm like, oh, fuck. And then all of a sudden, you're Googling it, right? You're fucking, like, on the internet looking through shit, and you're like, I don't fucking remember it being like this 10 years ago. What the fuck? And you
what'd you do to your baby? You Googled your baby? Don't Google your baby.
It's just things are different. There's just so many different things you gotta get, and of course, I don't know. It's just completely different. You know, it's my second, but it's my boyfriend's first, so it's even more fun for me.
Yeah, when they first come out nowadays, you have to give them a participation trophy so that way they could be a liberal when they grow up.
Because then I could pretty much like fuck with him whenever there's something I know and he doesn't know, then I just end up fucking with him.
Nice.
Like when he first
You look over his shoulder. I'm just saying.
I'm looking over because I don't want her to just fucking busting out of the bedroom like, what
Because I don't want to ruin it for
say?
myself.
Because he was okay. We're at a doctor's office, and it was like the first time he changed a diaper, and I said, "All right, cool. So change the diaper," and he's all right. So he changed the diaper, and then he goes, "Okay, what do I do next?" I said, "Blow it to dry it out." This motherfucker goes on my fucking baby's badge, and she pisses all over, and he goes, ah!
You blew
And
in the
I
wrong
was like
spot.
fucking dying because it's like cold, so automatic, like they'll fucking piss, and she was like just pissing all over it and freaked him the fuck out. I was like dying at the doctor's office, and the nurse was like, "What's wrong?" Because I was like fucking just on the fucking floor. I was losing it because he was freaking out. He's like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Because it would be fucking funny." Yeah, and I didn't think you would actually fucking do it, but you did.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember watching Mix-It go to change the diaper one of the first times, and he fucking he had the clean one under the kid, but didn't like fucking fold it over and cover anything. So
It got all over.
Yeah, he turns around to like go get like the rest of the shit, and I'm like, you might not want to do that. And he was like, do what? I need this stuff. I'm like, yeah, but. And then as soon as he turns around, the kid starts pissing like a fucking fountain up, and he's like, God damn it.
Yeah. It's like the fucking Olympics.
And then he like fucking swats the diaper down, but then like now he has to change the fucking shirt because it like fucking the piss sprinkled on the fucking shirt. So now there he goes, fucking having to fucking change the whole baby instead of just the diaper.
Nice.
That's funny. And of course, I breastfeed. So what people don't know about breastfed kids is they don't fucking shit a lot, actually. Contrary to like popular belief of like babies like taking a poop like all the time, breastfed kids take a poop like but every few days. But when they do, it's like a colossal fucking shit.
3 days worth of shit built up.
Basically. So the first time that ever happened, he was like, took a fucking picture, texted to me, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Why would you take a picture? That shit was just smeared, like just all down her back." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what happens." And he's like, "For fucking how long?" He's like, "I thought there was something wrong with my baby." Oh my god! And then when she was born, it was the funniest fucking thing because I guess, you know, like she was born pretty hairy. I guess some babies have like that peach fuzz going.
Mm-hmm.
And the first three things that he said when she was born was, "Oh, she's got my eyes. She's really tiny, but she's really hairy." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" This little baby had like Wolverine hairs like going.
She's hairy like an animal.
And he was like, "It's not gonna go away." Because I guess he thought he was like freaking out that she'd be like one of those like circus kids with like.
Fucking
No,
Teen Wolf.
you should have said the good thing is Gillette makes baby back hair shavers.
But she's fine now. But it's just really funny because like a lot of these things you don't really think about, you know, the kid until you're starting to like realize, oh, what the hell, what the fuck is this? So yeah, it's been quite a
how long does it
I don't even know what to call it.
How long does it go on for? It's like, well, I don't know, but you might want to like wait till she's finished shitting before you put her in the bathtub.
Oh, that one. No, luckily she's never shit in the bath. Good God. That'd be funny if she did, but nope, she hasn't done that. Thank God.
It's rough when it happens. That's the kind of shit people don't warn you about, like when you're a new parent. Like nobody says, "Hey, your kid at some point is going to take a shit in the bathtub."
And use it like a bar of soap.
Oh God. That's funny.
Twice in your life.
Yeah, and whoever the fuck told, I know people tell me all the time, your second's gonna be a breeze when you like give birth and stuff. Fucking bullshit.
No.
Fucking bullshit. Not this one. She took forever.
Your body's like, God damn, we're doing this again. You're gonna pay.
Yeah. Your kid. Yeah, and I got hospitalized like a week after I gave birth.
Ooh.
It's like
that's even better.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's my body went all fucked up, jacked up, like giving birth to her.
Right.
Have a second child, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
I know, right? But she's cute as fuck, so that's what I tell her all the time. You're like, you're cute as hell.
That's like way nicer than what, that's way nicer than what Pepper said about her kid. Well, he's here.
Put it back in.
We're two different moms, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that I was like, really? That like I was like, how's how's your kid after, she had him when she came home from the hospital, and she's like, well, I mean, he's here.
The cat keeps trying to bury her in the sandlot, but
shit, she was like, I was thinking maybe like, it wasn't really like, it wasn't like I was just tripping and like it was just a bad dream and I was gonna wake up.
She's got 2 kids, right?
No, just the one.
just one kid.
Uh-huh.
Okay, dang.
Oh, she's got 2.
Probably kill me all.
She has 2. She has the one kid and the 4 Loko.
Oh, gotcha.
That's her other kid.
Yeah, she's
who would have thought?
She's gonna be hella depressed if they go out of business.
Yep. Which they probably will by the end of this year.
She's like, well, that's the day I stopped drinking then. I was like, really? You'd rather not drink anymore rather than being able to drink 4 Loko? Like that's, and she's like, yeah. And she was like dead serious too. I'm like, wow.
So I actually
That's crazy. I actually have never, I don't think I've ever tried a 4 Loko.
You're not missing anything.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So I used to drink Zima. I actually liked it when it first came out. Even Bartles and James, right? When it went out, I just went to another drink. I wasn't like, I'm stopping this. Hell no. It's alcohol. I'm gonna find something just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if
I don't
not,
think I've ever had a Four Loco. It's like an energy drink, right? Almost.
It's like
No.
malt
Tastes like
liquor,
it. No, not even. See,
flavored
I can't
malt
even.
liquor. It's gross.
it's
Can't
hood
do it.
drink.
Dude, it fucking stinks too. Like the one she drinks,
Does it?
like fucking I can like she pops the can open and like within a minute I can smell it from like where I'm sitting. And I'm like, jeez Christ.
Well,
I
did you
can't
hear-
even stand energy drinks. I don't drink energy drinks either.
Well, that's probably good. But did you hear that they use vanilla extract? They use it as a substitute. The anal glands of a beaver.
Oh,
Because
I know about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, the Four Loco, they get it from the anal glands of a skunk. You're laughing, but I'm not.
That's what it tastes like.
Tastes like hot, sweaty ass.
It's funny because it's true.
Anal glands of a beaver. Yeah, they said everything that has like quote unquote natural flavoring has that. Oh well, whatever. We're probably like ingesting the shit out of it by now.
Well, yeah, that's why I always
No.
read the ingredients when I get anything with vanilla in it. I always make sure it actually says vanilla extract.
Extract.
Instead of beaver butthole.
Beaver ass. What the hell is beaver ass? Well, put two and two together.
It's on the shelf next to Terry's Yum Yum sauce.
Who he
Hey, don't clown on the yum yum sauce.
Did you see the that?
This one got yum yum sauce for days.
Did you see the pic that we had put up on the Instagram with Terry's Yum Yum sauce, and then like the next picture was Terry filling the bottle?
is full. Move on to next one.
Oh man, and then like I think this is something that like everybody's kind of going through right now that has kids that are like doing school at home is that like there was no way we could have got warned about that shit or like the kind of stupid shit that would go on when the kids fucking came home like to do school from here. And like the first one I get, like, you know, I could have said, hey, close the diaper before you turn around, you know. She could have not
Yeah.
said blow on it. So, but like this shit, like no warning. Just
No.
fucking straight
Yeah.
take the fucking upside down. Like the dumb
Yeah,
shit that they do.
it was okay in the beginning. In the beginning of the pandemic, it was fine. Like she was doing good, and then she got too fucking comfortable. And then she realized, oh, and she had all sorts of excuses like, we don't have to turn the camera on. So I'd be like coming home and she'd be like in sweats with her hair looking like this. Like, and I'm like, did you go to school? And she'd be like, yeah, I went to school, you know, like eating her fucking chips and shit. I went to school. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm on break. Like, okay. And
Does
I
it
look at her grades and I'm like, yeah, you were on break the whole entire fucking day. What were you doing?
Yeah, like mine thinks he's slick and plays video games on the other screen while he's supposed to be watching class and like not doing anything else. And then he was trying to like get away with that not turning the camera on thing either. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and
Well, because
so-
they allow it, I think.
yeah, here in California they can't legally enforce it. So
Yeah.
like they could just tell him we would like you to be on, but they can't make them do it.
Right.
So a lot of them don't, and he's like, well, they're not doing it. I'm like, I don't care, I already paid for the whole year in advance. I'm like, do it right. I'm like, plus your teachers keep like bugging me about it, so yeah, like shit rolls downhill, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, that sucks.
And
Is he going in person school or still? Still virtual.
Nah, they start on of all days 420.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
started doing in person, like I would say maybe 2 weeks ago over here in Virginia. But it's like bullcrap because she goes literally for like 4 hours.
yeah. I don't know if he's gonna go the whole day either. There's like a certain time like out, so
Yeah, here it's like she leaves at like 9 and she's back at like 12. And then they send all of them like lunch home.
Wow.
And they're only doing it like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then once they did on go. It's very odd. Man, what a time to go to school. I wish I had to do that.
dude, seriously, man. Like they
You know,
they
like
don't they bitch and they don't even understand how easy they have it.
no, man, they bitch so much about it. And I'm like, dang. And you know, it's so crazy because her first day, she happened to have the stomach bug or something, and she ended up puking like at school. And so of course the school was like, oh, you gotta get a COVID test before she gets back because she's feeling ill. So you know, if you don't get a COVID test, then she would have to quarantine for 10 days before she goes back. And I'm like, okay, all right. She's fine. Can she just go fucking to school tomorrow? Nope. Gotta go get a COVID test. So she did. She passed. She was fine. Sent her right back to fucking school the next day. But it was like, fuck. And
So
then
this
my
is-
daycare called me, of course, saying I
this
gotta
is-
go bring my baby back.
This is what I gave to my daughter. She's doing the
What?
whole work from home thing, school from home. She started complaining, oh, I can't do this. Oh, she's in her fucking morning dress and everything. And she's on her computer and she doesn't even go to the Zoom classes that they have set up for the you know, the teachers and whatnot. I told her, look,
Yeah.
you're living the best time of your life. I wish I was living this timeline as your age right now because you got nothing to worry about. You go on the computer, you do a couple things, you go to the bathroom, you do a couple things, you clean up a little bit here, you do a couple things, you get straight A's. It's so simple. You get up at 6 a.m. every day, go an hour into work, about 40 something miles, right? Go to work, walk like I walk for 5 to 10 miles in a day, sweating in a suit, maybe get something to eat if you're lucky, work until late, and then drive all the way back home, you know, tired and, you know, tired from everything at work and having to deal with all the yelling at home. That day, you do that, I'll have more respect for you. And she just kind of looked at me, rolled her eyes, and then I just freaking laid into her. I didn't hit her. I just like, you don't know nothing. You know, I just everything with her about life and everything that's going to happen when she grows up because tell you what, when they hit the door at 18, when they're out in the real world, nobody loves them. Nobody cares about them. Everybody's trying to make a buck and nobody's going to look out for them except family.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny to be on the other side of the wall when you hear like the kids start to get laid into after they were annoying you earlier that day too. Like I hear fuck checkers start to lay into them with, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." Looking out every once in a while. Get him! Get him!
Get that strap into his back.
Let him have it.
That's crazy. I know.
I remember
This
walking
puberty age is like
miles to
something
school.
else.
Having to walk a mile in school, rain, freaking super hot days in California in the middle of the San Joaquin Valley, just sweating bullets, getting all the way there and walking all the way back. And her school's right around the corner, not even a quarter of the distance. Like, God dang.
That reminds me of like the high school situation I had. It was like I went to a school that it took me like an hour and 45 minutes to get there on the bus because I didn't have a car. And then senior year came and I switched schools to a school that was like a 10-minute walk. And that's when I ended up getting a car.
Get in, start it up, drive for a second, and then get there.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 blocks. My dad's like, "Why you bother taking the car?" I'm like, "So I could leave 10 minutes before school starts."
See, the upshot of me going that 1 mile walk to school, that was elementary. When I got into high school, the high school was right around the corner, literally a stone throw away. I could just cross the
Oh,
street
really?
on the school grounds. So I would come home for lunch and, football events. I'd go play football and then I'd walk home and shower because I ain't watching other dudes' dicks as best as I can. I had a weird thing about that.
We reserve that for porn.
Which we've already laid out. It took me about a couple hours, but I got that code from the box, the cable box.
Yeah, that was that was fucking weird shit that like all of a sudden like everybody was just at home and I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work out well for some people.
Oh no. Because they
Like,
don't realize
really?
how much of an asshole their kids are until they're home.
and some of them I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fucking karma for all the fucking my kid's great. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, luckily I've always had to just like say it was my boyfriend had to do it was Wilson had to stay home most of the time due to the whole pandemic thing.
Hmm.
In and out. But for the most part I was considered essential.
Nice.
I'm not essential. No. I work for a car dealership. I don't know why we're considered fucking essential, but we are. Like
Because stimulus checks are coming out. They're trying to funnel that fucking money back into the system.
it's fucking crazy how like the whole entire time we were open, like everyone was just like, I don't know. Everyone at work was like, this lady was like, I don't know why we're considered essential. And I'm like, I don't know either. We sell cars. That's real essential. But I guess it's because, the industry makes so much money for the economy or whatever. So they
Got to clean out
they'd rather.
You got to clean out the trunks from all those dead hookers. You got dead hookers in these cars.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh man. So what else has been going on?
Did you guys get your vaccination? Are you going to?
Yeah, I got my first one last week, so I got the next
Oh
one.
no shit.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. I only felt a little sluggish the next day, but otherwise I didn't feel anything.
Really?
Yeah.
But you haven't taken the second one.
No, and Fuck Checker is getting hers tonight, so I guess we'll see what I'm in store for. Man, that's gonna.
I was gonna say because I heard the second one is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, that's what Guitar Guy said.
At least
too.
that's what's everyone. Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
Yeah, I haven't
I
gotten
don't
mine
know.
yet. I probably got to go out and get it because I'm definitely essential through my business. Because if the $1 million equipment goes down and they need somebody on site to troubleshoot, I have to go. I'm one of the handful that has to go.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get mine. Should I?
I mean, if you're dealing with the general public, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
That's a lot
Look,
of people.
I lock myself in my office. I'm very blessed that I have my own space, so away from people.
She's like fucking booby traps down the hall. Fucking.
Dude, I put my handy dandy pumping at work
Nice.
sign outside of my office, and they always have to knock and make sure that I'm not pumping. Most of the time, I'm not fucking pumping. I'm
You're
not
like-
fucking pumping my tits.
You just leave the machine going for fucking background noise.
Not really. It's more like taking fucking selfies or something. Taking
Nice.
nudes. Taking nudes for the boyfie.
Nice.
Trying to get another baby going.
Look, the chooch looks better now.
Oh man,
taking advantage of my bigger boobs. Because it's gonna flatten back out when it's all
Every
done.
time they walk by your office, they're ba-ting, 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 ba-ting. What the hell's going on in there?
Yeah.
building content for our OnlyFans account. I mean, I've seen our Instagram and Twitter feed. I mean, that if fucking we started OnlyFans, that would be like the most ridiculous shit ever. Because that shit's not censored, right? Like it's whatever. Like
I guess. I don't know. It seems like you're contemplating on making your own OnlyFans.
we'll make one for the fucking for the show. Like,
Make your own bath water and then sell it in individual vials to all your OnlyFans.
Wow. I would do it.
or we go live on OnlyFans and we just broadcast the show.
That's
Oh,
the ultimate fuck
shit.
you.
Right?
Why won't we do that?
Fuck it. I'm down. Oh man, wait till the other podcast see the fucking you can promote yourself like that? Fuck that. Then you know who started the trend.
Fuck, no shame.
Watch us be the ones that fucking ruin OnlyFans.
I'm sure we could find a B team at some strip club, have them do something on the background.
Holy shit.
We'll just
That's a good
superimpose
idea.
them dancing on the fucking screen.
Man, how long do those titties go? All the way down to the knees, bub.
That's funny.
Which brings up a funny topic. Back in '91, when I was going to school out in Arizona, one of my retarded friends, who was like 6'5" and just like, I don't know, he had some issues, right? As he was born. He takes us to this club down on Van Buren out here, which back in the day was just like a shithole. Drug dealers, prostitutes, all that stuff. It was called the Blue Moon, no less, right? So to get into this place was a 50 cent cover charge. 50 cents. That tells you something's wrong. The second key that something's wrong is that it's BYOB.
Fucking backyard party.
I'm like,
Really?
you have to bring your own. Yeah. And that's how he laughs. Yeah, have to bring your own beer. Like, all right, whatever. So I put the two, saw nickels down, right? Get in there, and out there's Margaret doing her dance, and her tits are no joke below her waist as she's flopping around. He's like, look at those things flop. Like, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But that was the last 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, like a couple minutes, and that was the end of her show. So she got off stage, and then the next girl got up, and she didn't look any better. She was younger though, and things were a little bit better up top, but she had a black eye, a couple track marks on her arm, and she couldn't dance for shit. I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst strip club I've ever been to. He's like, you gonna put a buck down? Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
That sounds like the Glitter Gulch in downtown Vegas. It's not there anymore, but that's where I got that refund on the lap dance.
That's crazy.
Did you leave a brown stain on your lap?
It wasn't supposed to be mine. It was supposed to be Catalina V's. And afterwards, she's like, "Oh, no, I'm glad she didn't dance for me."
Shit. It's just a smear.
Fucking snail trail.
Do you remember that night as Bloodsport?
Oh God. Ugh.
I remember it as that. Other people remember it as me standing on top of a table, spitting out the drink pourer, and like just chugging out of the bottle. But I don't remember that. I'm not gonna say that it probably didn't happen, but I'm just gonna say that I don't remember that.
That's a safe way to go.
And nobody used it as a Christmas card or anything, and so apparently there was no picture. So good.
Yep. Because what happens in Vegas sometimes stays in Vegas.
Like with the hangover, except for herpes, that shit will come back with you.
It will. That and little dick in your face out of a trunk.
So, Jasmine, I remember we were gonna ask her. We had a question like that. We said we'll ask her next time we talk to her on the
Okay.
show last night. So,
What the fuck is this?
How do you feel about the whole fucking the Asian people are now getting a fucking pass on on stuff, and because of the Stop Asian Hate thing. So like it's your guys' 15 minutes. It officially started. Like, how do you feel?
How do I feel? I mean, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. I mean, I definitely support the cause if that's what you're asking, but I mean, I don't know.
Are you gonna riot?
Am I gonna riot?
Yeah,
Fuck,
go out and just
are
get
we
some nice
supposed to be
stuff.
rioting? Shit.
Sure, why not? Everybody else does.
Uh,
Instead of pulling up with the shopping carts, they're gonna be pulling up to the stores with the fucking rickshaws, loading them up, and then fucking.
hey now.
Or what was the other one, like Asians that are half black and half like like Thai, like what sign are they gonna carry? Black ties matter.
Because it's both. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really, it's not really, it doesn't really bother me that it's out there. I think it should be out there.
Have you used the card yet?
Have I used the
Have
card?
you pulled that card yet? Like like some of my black friends do during Black History Month.
Man, let me tell you, I'll fucking use the card whenever I want to fucking use the card. It don't matter what time of day it is. I mean, I live in the fucking South, so it happens a lot out here. So, I mean,
Knock before
Hey.
entering. I'm pumping. Which incidentally doesn't work well for a man.
Then nobody
yeah,
then nobody wants to knock.
Well, some people do. You just don't want them knocking on your door, is what I'm saying. Or the back door either.
I mean, it's great. I think that everyone's like raising awareness about it. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why it's like super controversial aside from the fact that there is a lot of Asian violence that are going on around, here lately. But I don't know. I feel kind of indifferent about it, really.
The reason I was asking is because last night we were talking about Ray the guitar guy's
Yeah.
his Facebook comment. He had a Facebook post that kind of started a fucking war, and it was over something like
Well, what
really
the fuck
trivial.
did it say? What did it say?
The first like comment was like just something lame, and then the next person was like an Android user saying like I've never had that problem with an Android or whatever, and this and that, and
Okay.
then fucking iPhone user
fight.
starts fucking arguing back about like storage space and this and that. And then it fucking escalates where fucking one's calling another one a cunt, and the other one's calling her fucking redneck trailer trash. And so
Oh, okay.
it was like, I guess, two white chicks and then an Asian chick. And like the two white chicks got banned from Facebook for 7 days or got put in Facebook jail for 7 days. And the Asian chick, nothing.
Well, I wonder why that is.
So I got a question. Where the
Okay.
hell is Rodney King in all this? Why can't we all just get along?
Didn't he die?
I don't know.
I think he
Somebody got beat.
No, he survived that one, and then I survived the riot that happened after that. That was a fucking, oh man, talk about riots. That was some fucking shit. Like all of a sudden, like one day, like you just fucking walk out and boom, National Guard. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like the kids try to tell me, oh well, you don't know what it's like being locked down, and I'm like, yeah, I do. I lived through the LA riots. I'm like, we can go anywhere. Like there are people with guns outside saying, get the fuck back in your house, and I'm like, so like you just have to wear a mask when you go outside. Mask doesn't stop the fucking bullets. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Are people just generally pressed about this whole entire thing that's going on?
It's a hot topic
No.
right now. It was, and so it was, because it was, such a hot topic, it was relatively easy to write jokes about it. I mean, I was surprised how well they were just kind of coming out, and I was like, I heard some of them as I was saying them. I was like, wow, that's gonna piss some people off.
Oh,
Not that I'm sorry or anything.
of course you're not.
Don't ever use that goddamn word again, even if you're joking.
I like where one of the guys in the house band, he was talking to one of the other guys, and he said something to the effect of like bad Asian driver, and he's like, I'm just fucking around, but you know what I'm talking about though, right? And so everybody just starts fucking laughing, and then like it took fucking the dude that he told it to a minute to process, and he was like, oh, you fucking asshole. Best backface fucking apology I've ever fucking seen.
Nice.
Which is that seriousness, but you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like he was like fucking dead serious when he said it.
So let me ask you this. I just want to ask.
Mm.
Would it be okay? How would you feel about, you know how some people, I just got to ask, what if a white person were to ask you, trying to make it feel like they're kind of buddy buddies with you and refer to you as like a beaner, but they're white? And
Just
would
a
you be
stranger,
okay
right?
with that? I would say
somebody I know.
I would say okay, like let's say an acquaintance or something. How would you feel about that? Is that something you normally would brush off, or would you be like, this motherfucker?
Well, I would think that it would. I mean, I would think that it gave me the open door to like fucking be me and not like fucking have to sugarcoat or hide anything in it after that. Like I wouldn't have to behave anymore. Like so that's what it tells me. Like I don't take offense to it. It just is like, all right, cool, I got the green light.
So
Okay. So it's like to you, it's like okay, fine, an eye for an eye. Then like
It's like a green light to assholery.
okay, because sometimes I think about that. Like I had this instance where like a coworker was like referring. Like she was like talking to me and referred to me as like a jungle Asian. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like,
nice.
that kind of stopped me in my tracks. Like what the fuck? Like I was just like, I didn't react, but I totally made like it's just kind of like, whoa, like you're a fucking white girl. Like did you just like you just called me a jungle Asian. Like, are you fucking like, where's HR? Like, what the fuck? That just took me aback, you know? Like, I get it. Like, some people try to be like some white people know their place in a sense. And I feel like, okay, like from a colored person to a colored person, like, I feel like we can rag on each other like all day, right? Yeah. Because it's like we're not white, but I don't know. Coming from a white person, that kind of just makes me like go, whoa, like hold your horses, cracker. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, don't bust out like the white bed sheet over your head. Like, what the fuck? Did you just really? I don't know.
Around, cracker says what?
So I don't know. That's why I had to ask you, because I had that instance and I didn't know how to, like, I knew how to react, but like I wanted to say something, but like at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to let her say that in front of somebody who's going to say something to her.
I sometimes use that. I sometimes use that kind of thing to meet people. Like I met one of the guys in the house band at work like that. He's Asian, and so like he wasn't there the first day. They said the IT guy will be in tomorrow, and I had seen everybody else that worked in the office, and so this Asian dude comes in, and I'm like, hey man, are you so-and-so? And he's like, yeah. How did you know? I'm like, oh well, they said the IT guy would be in tomorrow, so I just assumed, you know. And he was like, wow, yeah, I'm him. wow, I'll be back. And he like just kind of walked to his office, and he said that when he got there, like he walked in and he sat down. He was like,
Yeah.
did he really? And he was like, yeah, he fucking did. He's like, and that was pretty fucking funny. And then he starts laughing his ass off. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna like this guy. Or, you know, calling the Hawaiian dude in the band a fucking poi monkey. Like, like it flew. Like I heard other shit like get said that was way less offensive, but again, it wasn't a what do they call them? POCs.
POC. Yep.
We talked
My
about
fellow
that.
POC.
We talked about that like a couple episodes ago. The term POC, and like I think the consensus was just use the fucking ethnic slur. Like we already know where you're going with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit easier for like minorities to talk to each other that way in some ways than it would be like coming from a white person. Unless they're real comfortable with you, I guess, then it's cool. But sometimes coming from like, I don't know, that just took me aback because I'm like, dang, you just call me a jungle Asian white girl, like.
There's only so many Ralphie Mays in the world, you know what I mean? They can fucking be white and get away with saying shit like that.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, we not on that level yet. Like,
So if I don't know somebody and they come up and say some shit like that, then yeah, I could see that mindset. But the things that I say, the things that I think, if I know somebody somewhat and they say that to me, the first thing I'm doing is, oh shit, don't hit me, master, don't hit me, and I'm on the ground, you know, doing some shit. I'll mow the lawn. Don't no, give me a nickel, please, come on, and then I embarrass the fuck out of them because I ain't gonna let that shit fly. You know, the laugh just be on me. Everybody's gotta enjoy it, but
right.
you know, to take offense all the time to someone saying like that, the first thing I do is number one, kill them with kindness, and number two, go over the top with the joke and just make them look like shit. So that way they think twice before they go out to me and say something like that. Now, that goes on two notes, key notes, and that is that they know that I'm joking around, but hey, be careful what you say. And number two, they know they can come to me for a good joke. And that's some of the stuff I laid down at work. There's a lot of guys go, oh, there's Oscar. You better watch out for that guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like getting ready to tell this joke at work, and there was two dudes that were standing there. It was like one Jewish dude and like the Asian dude, and you know, and so I'm getting ready to tell a joke, and they like fucking dude stops me, and he's like, that guy is like, no, don't, like, he's not down for those kinds of jokes. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I guess he heard him, and so he's like, no. I'm like, I'm cool, like, fucking go ahead. I have a good sense of humor. And I was like, okay. And so like I start telling the joke, and the dude in the back is like going, no, stop, like, don't do it.
Of course.
And I'm
and
like,
there you were, fucking just going at it.
I was committed, and so like I was like, did you hear about the new Jewish tire? And his face kind of dropped, and I knew I should have stopped, but I'm like, oh well, I'm fucking too late now. It'll stop on a dime and pick it up. And
But they're like, it was just a tip at first, but now it's going all the way balls deep.
And then the other Jewish dude that was trying to warn me, like, he's not down for those kinds of jokes. He's laughing, he's dying laughing. And then so the other guy like walked around the corner to like fucking laugh his ass off, and this dude was like totally not fucking amused.
Hey, you asked for it though, right?
Leave it to Jester, man.
That's what I
Can't
told.
Can't take that boy nowhere. Shit.
Yes, I told dude, I was like, I mean, we tried to warn you.
Tried to warn you. He should come with a warning label.
Well, Neo tried to warn him. He didn't try very hard, but he tried. He
Get
at
one of
least
those
said,
fake tattoos with warning on the forehead. Gonna say some shit that's gonna offend you, make you mad.
Yo, that'll be good on a shirt. Possibly offensive.
And then underneath it,
Possibly.
no regrets.
100% guaranteed.
I'm gonna say what I must say, and you better shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's him.
Well, it makes for a good show. At least the stories.
So we were coming out of the fab where I work, and I was going to a new position. So I was training a new guy to take my position. Walking by the group, and everybody's sitting at lunch at a table, and they're talking. Hey guys, how you doing? And they're all, hey, what's up? Oh, what's up? Hey, yo, this is so and so, and I'm training him. So you're gonna see him a lot lately. You're gonna see me walking around, and I'm gonna teach him stuff, and he's gonna be teaching you guys from the learnings I give him. All right, cool. I'm like, yeah, that's Joe, that's John, that's so and so. Oh, and that's Shakes McGee. And the guy that I told Shakes McGee's all, God damn it, you stupid fucking spick. Go mow my fucking lawn. You can't talk to me like that. Oh my God, he's new and now he's going to call me Shakes. And he's legitimately pissed. I got him good. Now, to give you some idea of what this guy's like, he was taking pills, and that caused him to jitter a lot, And so we would have fun with them all the time, right? Yeah, you want me to shake this whole tool so you can get that goddamn screw in, because we need to get the hell out of here. Fuck you. So as I told Shakes McGee, I was like, yeah, he was just genuinely pissed. Meanwhile, this guy standing over my shoulder just like, the fuck's going on here? This guy's pissed off. I'm like, don't worry about it. He'll jitter it off. And I go, jitterbug, and we start walking by, right? Everyone's dying laughing at the table. This guy's freaking out. Shakes McGee's trying to throw shit at me. I'm like, I'll talk to you later, guy. And we's walking by. Later on, I talked to him. He goes, man, I was so pissed at you. I go, I know. And that's why I did it. And then I walked away.
One time we're at a buffet, right? And there's this lady there. She's wearing a fucking eye patch, and I couldn't help it. And I asked, "Was it all fun and games until that point?" But
fuck! Really?
Fuck checker was like, "Jesus Christ!" and then just walked away. And the oldest kid like heard it too, and just was like, "Wow!" and then turned around and walked the other direction, and like. But it was okay in the end because the lady didn't even speak English, so
oh my god,
she didn't even know I was talking to her.
I saw a guy with the eye patch walking by one time going, Vasti Landlava.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he looked at me and goes, Arr! It was a good time.
He looks at you. That's my good eye. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the bonus episode, and you're going to be hopefully listening to this before you hear the episode that drops on Monday at our normal scheduled time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern is when we post it. So it goes live on the website first, and then after that, it takes a couple of hours before it'll hit like Spotify and the rest of the streaming services. But we just found out this today. We were approved, and so we're now being carried on iHeartRadio. So if
what?
You guys,
Upgrade.
Yep. So if to all the people out there that are now new listeners, I guess, tuning in from the iHeartRadio app, welcome, and you looking forward to a lot more funny shit this season, and definitely for next season. So we're gonna get on out of here. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you tomorrow at a regular scheduled time. Peace.